Hey everybody, Danny here with Danny Murphy & Associates at First Team Real Estate. We're here doing our weekly market update here for the month of May in Orange County. We're on the eves of Memorial Weekend, so hopefully everyone's gearing up for the start of summer. So right now there's about 4,500 active listings in Orange County. That's down about 5% year over year. So when in a year that we thought we would see probably 10% more listings, right now we're seeing 5% less than we did last year. There's been about 3,700 closed deals so far this year, so that's flat year over year. So 3,700 closed deals so far, and then we've had about 3,600 expired listings. So it goes to show that if you don't market it right and price it right, you can still overprice and have a bad listing that does not sell in this market, even with low inventory. 27% of closings are all cash. We've got about 47% of the listings that are on the market today have taken price reductions. So again, pricing is really a critical thing right now. About a third of the closings, or about 30% of the closings or openings that happen, properties that go into escrow end up falling out of escrow and canceling. So again, with about a 30% cancellation rate, you're definitely seeing that buyers are being selective and they're getting spooked if they don't like home inspection. So it's really important that the house is prepped correctly before going on the market, that your representation is helping guide the buyer and the buyer's agent through the inspection process and make sure that they're really kind of guiding that through so that you don't have issues once you're in escrow and you have a cancellation. Now you got to go back on market. That's not usually a good thing because a lot of times that just hurts you in terms of pricing and value. So why is this happening? Well, rates are at a 10-month high right now. So we're seeing rates getting into the high sixes. We keep seeing the 10-year Treasury note rate going up, and that then implies that we have a higher 30-year mortgage rate for mortgages. So that's been a big issue. Buyers are being more cautious, and pricing and marketing is really, really important. At the beginning of the year, when rates were in the high fives, you could get away with sort of overpricing a property a little bit, and you could kind of work your way through that pretty quickly. Now, if you don't price the property right, it's just going to sit. So we're seeing it a lot right now. So the good news is buyers are out and homes are selling. So we're at the beginning of the selling cycle right now in May. Lots of buyers are out. They want to make moves over the summertime before school starts back up and before we get into the holidays. So, the market's pretty healthy and it's balanced. So we're not seeing a lot of price appreciation. We're probably in that sort of flat to up 2 or 3% max in the last 12 months. So a real healthy, stable market. I think it's a great time to buy. I think you can negotiate deals as a buyer. You can be patient, and you can really kind of push terms onto the escrow that you want to have as a buyer. So, a couple things, just sort of the big picture. It's not timing the market, it's time in the market. We were just looking at Orange County since 1964. The average home appreciation rate has been 8.4%. What a great number, right? What a great return. You live in the house, basically you're gaining about 8% per year in appreciation. You've got the comfort and home and security of a home that you own. You can't be asked to leave by a landlord if you're a renter. And also since 1964, 84% of those years, home values were up. So again, talk about a safe bet. Imagine if you go to Vegas and know that you're going to win 84% of the time that you play. So, housing market in Orange County is a great place to be invested. It's a great place to live and own a home. We're here to help you with all your real estate needs. So reach out to us anytime with questions. We're here to be your real estate advocate, and thanks for your time.